Good Mark TV morning. It's time for you to clean up your personal online brand, and today I'm going to show you how to do it in 3 easy steps. So this week we are going to talk about personal branding. Now, when you think of a brand, you might think of big companies like Apple, Coca-Cola, Ford, but you know what? Each and every one of us is a brand in ourselves, especially today more than ever because of our online presence. And it doesn't matter whether it's Facebook or Twitter or LinkedIn or Snapchat or even Tinder. The point being is how you present yourself to others, that initial impression you make, and how you create a sort of a persona of yourself online is absolutely crucial to your success in what you do and what you're going to accomplish offline. And today I'm going to give you 3 tips to help you establish that strong online presence and build a really, really good brand. But before I jump in, I want to let you know how important a brand is. Now, a brand is not just an image you portray, it's people's relationship that they have with you, a company or product, it doesn't matter. And through that interaction, through that experience, a reputation is built, and that in itself is the brand. So think about it. If you buy a product and you totally dislike that product, total lemon, piece of crap. Now, when you see another product introduced by that same company, what are you going to think? That it's an excellent product, or that it would likely also be a piece of junk? Works the same way when it comes to people. When you meet someone and you have a great experience with them, or perhaps you even hear something about them before you've met them, and it builds this idea on how they are, whether it's good or bad or whatever. When you meet them, it either reinforces what you've heard or it contradicts it. Either way, it's going to have an impact on how you feel and think about that person, how you interact with them, how much you want to continue interacting with them, and most importantly, what you'll tell other people about that person. Why establishing a very strong brand identity online first and then carrying it offline is so crucial to your success. So let's jump right in. Step number 1 is to decide what or who you want to be. But there's a caveat to that. You've got to maintain your authenticity. Let me explain. Let's say you're one of those people that's really, really outgoing. You walk into a room and you talk to everybody, you attract a crowd, you're kind of everything to everybody, and people just gravitate towards you. Well, if you want to run with that in how you brand yourself online, that's awesome. But let's go the other way and say that maybe you're kind of shy, maybe even a little introverted, but you'd like to be that person. You kind of fantasize about being that person who could walk into a room and gravitate to everybody. But you know what? If you kind of position yourself like that online, and then when people meet you in person and you're not like that, well, you're going to kind of send some mixed signals. There's going to be a disconnect, and there's going to definitely be a lack of authenticity. And this could come back to bite you on the butt because people no longer know what they're really getting from you. So while it's really cool to create an online style, it's important to start with that authenticity. So think of your online presence as you amplified. Whatever your skills are, your ideas, your own personal style, whatever it is, you can take that and run with it and just crank it up. Tip number 2 is to get yourself some professionally taken photos. Now, I know in this day and age it's easy to grab the cell phone and take a selfie, but chances are not only they're going to end up really bad quality-wise, but for the most part you're going to end up with something pretty nasty like, my geez, like what? Holy geez, like what's this guy thinking? We got it now. Wow, you know what's really tough about that picture? That guy picked those clothes on purpose. Like he's thinking it's working. And dude, like what is that? Like a bicycle chain or something around your neck? I don't know. You know what? This picture screams unemployed for life. Yeah, you don't want to do that. You got to go with something a little different. Something without all the crap, just your face, like, no, not like that. Not like that. Look, oh my God, that guy, geez, I think it's from an FBI wanted poster or something like that. No, you don't want something like that. You want something, where you're wearing like nice clothes and, you're groomed and you're looking professional, like this, like, no, not like that. Ditch the sunglasses. for starters. Never use sunglasses. Ditch the sunglasses and have some proper lighting. And smile. Let me show you something real here. Let me show you something that you should be doing. Take a look at this. Yes. See, this is nice. This is professional. And this is not clip art, by the way. This is a real profile picture taken from LinkedIn. I mean, look at her. Like, she's great photography. She's wearing professional clothes, got her hair done, makeup, the lighting is excellent. This is professional. And you know what? Take a look at this guy here. Now, this is probably a guy who said, I don't smile. But you know what? Trust me, everybody thinks they have a lousy smile. When people see you and they see that you're smiling, it makes you approachable, it makes you realistic, it makes you warm. I mean, look at this guy. Who wouldn't want to do business with this guy? Tip number 3 is to clean up your online profile, specifically LinkedIn, Twitter, and Facebook. Now think about it this way. If I didn't know you and I checked out your Facebook page and saw what you had been doing and you posted pictures of family vacations and things you were doing at work and things you were doing at home and with family and all that fun stuff, what would I think of you? Would I think you were a professional? Would I think you were a straight up kind of person? Someone I could trust, someone I could count on? Or would I think that you were kind of like this guy? Yep, you know what? A lot of us have pictures of, well, things that we've done that we may not be proud of, but you know what? Take them down. That's my advice. The other kind of pictures you want to take off are ones where you're showing skills that may not be relevant to how you want to position yourself. Like this lovely lady over here. Yeah, look at that. Unless she wants to be a bartender or something, I'm not sure this is going to get her that corner office job that she so wants. So it's important to clean up your online profiles with regards to photos. Now, when it comes to LinkedIn, it's important that you go through each of the sections, and this is one thing really cool about LinkedIn, is they break it down by experience and articles and a bio and all this other kind of stuff. Go in and write things very carefully. Now, a lot of people have asked me, should I write it in the first person or the third person? And the reality is, it doesn't really matter. As long as you write it professionally, stick to the point, touch on the key points that you want to present. So for example, if you're a real estate agent, talk about real estate. Talk about the services you offer with regards to buying or selling real estate. Touch on those key things from the perspective of what you can do for others, not so much about how great or how awesome you are, but how people can benefit from connecting with you. So there you have it, 3 easy steps to build a strong personal identity online and reinforce the image that you've been trying so hard to build. Now, if you like the episode, click subscribe in the corner. If you're watching this on Facebook, all you have to do is click the link down below. It'll take you to my YouTube page and you can subscribe from there. So until next time, I'm Mark Gordon. You've been watching Mark TV and I'll see you next time.